We've always said you can't tell the story of Puerto Rico without highlighting the positive. Tourism is back in many ways, roads are clearer, more businesses are open, and some people who fled the island have returned. I want to highlight and update you on one story in particular, that of Carmelo Diaz. We first met Carmelo when someone sent us a tweet saying there's a man with Lou Gehrig's disease who is in desperate need of evacuating the island. A few phone calls were made, and with the help of the Steve Gleason Foundation in New Orleans and American Airlines, Mr. Diaz was evacuated from Puerto Rico and taken to New Orleans. There, his life has changed. So we traveled to New Orleans to see him in his new home, and I was astounded because instead of Mr. Diaz's wife speaking for him, he spoke for himself.
I love Puerto Rico, but if I stay here I will have a much better life. Here, we have been less than a year, and our lives are very different. We love New Orleans. Our lives are beginning again. I have a new chair, and I have this computer, thanks to the Team Gleason. The club from Puerto Rico and New Orleans had been helping us a lot. Last year when I saw you, my life was in a lot of problems. I had very bad health, and I didn't know what would happen to me. Now our lives are starting from zero, and the people in here are making us feel that we belong here.
I know it means everything to you. I know. I remember being in that hot house and that look of fear on your face.
Everything is okay now.
Since you were diagnosed, have you ever been able to speak for yourself like this? I mean, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. Everything. I know you're saying yes. I know. Make no mistake about it, this man is where he is today because civilian Samaritans stepped up to help him. I remember talking to FEMA multiple times, and for whatever reason, it was a continuous runaround. So, you know, it's worth noting, everything he has today is because people who are not involved in government stepped up and either raised the money or asked someone for a favor to make it possible for him to be as well as he's doing today. Can't forget that. Can't forget that. And I won't let people forget that. I won't let people forget that. I see you winking. You are a winking machine. You are a winking, look at that smile. Look at that smile. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Anything else you want to say?
I was very afraid last year.
I know you were. I know you were. I remember looking at you in that bed, and you had the look of fear on your face. I'll never forget it. I remember. You know, our only regret tonight is that we didn't have time to tell more stories. But our reporting continues as it has for the last year on CBSNews.com, CBSN, our broadcast platforms, and of course on social media. We've always made a point to acknowledge that people in Puerto Rico want to be heard. And tonight, we thank you for listening. On behalf of my colleagues at CBS News, I thank you for watching.